In addition to doing divorce cases for 32 years, I am a master with our county to hear divorce cases. About 10 attorneys rotate and hear these cases when the parties cannot agree on a settlement. Judges would never be able to handle the number of cases before them. So in our county, in Westmoreland County, a divorce can be filed by someone without using an attorney. However, many issues arise in a divorce that an experienced divorce attorney should address. Otherwise, you can lose valuable property, pension benefits, alimony, any asset or debt accumulated during the marriage is a marital asset, even if it's titled in only one spouse's name. If it was accumulated during the marriage, it's a marital asset. If you went into a marriage with the home purchased before you tied the knot, the home is considered premarital. However, any increase in value in that home during the marriage is marital property. If you put your spouse's name on the deed after you get married, then that property is no longer premarital. It was a gift to your spouse, and again, it's subject to equitable distribution or the division of the marital assets when you are going through a divorce. Pensions, IRAs, any of those pension products are also valued from the date of marriage to the date of separation, and then any increases or decreases based on the market activity after that. If you, again, give anything that was premarital to your spouse or put their name on it, you are now taking it from a premarital asset to a marital asset. I am able to work for you when doing these divorces. I really respect your time and your money. I do not believe in filing frivolous motions and court time unless it's absolutely necessary to achieve a certain goal. As I said, the process to divide up the marital estate is called equitable distribution, and it's not necessarily 50-50. It can be a greater percentage for the spouse because of their health needs, their age, or one or the other has a higher earning capacity. Actually, there are 12 factors that I will put on my website that the court uses to determine how the assets are to be divided between the parties. Also, in the divorce, you may be asking for spousal support or eventually alimony. Spousal support is what you would ask for when you initially separate, or another word for that once the divorce is filed is alimony pendente lite. Both of these are filed at the Domestic Relations Office if you are seeking to have some type of support. And eventually, if you have a settlement and you're going to get money from the spouse for a period of time, that is called alimony. There are 17 factors, and I will put those on my website that show how the hearing officer or the court will decide how the alimony should be allocated, the amount and the duration. So it's important for you to take a look at those to have a better understanding if you're going to qualify for that relief. In Westmoreland County, we have a process of filing the divorce complaint and then proceeding to an all counts conference, which is a type of mediation before you would reach the master and actually have a trial in these cases. The waiting time for the divorce to be, for grounds to be established in the divorce is now 1 year. It used to be 2 years. What that means is that from the date of separation and then 1 year after that, once that time has passed, the divorce can be litigated if the parties have not agreed prior to that. It has greatly helped reduce the time for these divorces to be resolved versus having to wait 2 years from the date of separation. However, once you file the divorce, after the 90-day waiting or cooling off period, if you have an agreement with your spouse, the divorce can be concluded and you will have a divorce decree. I'm here to help you with those needs that you have in that area. Even if you're not sure that you want to file a divorce, even if you just want to talk about getting separated or what rights do you have, give me a call. Thank you.